Okay, hello and welcome, David here from Blitz Breakdown. Today is a Sunday and it's the 10th day since I started this challenge, Journey to Beat a Grandmaster. And today I'm going to show you some training that I've been doing to beat a Grandmaster. A lot of it's just practical stuff, helping me to sharpen up my skills, to be able to see tactics, a little bit of opening theory. And in today's video, I'm going to show you the little routine that I have before I play that Blitz game, 3-minute with a 2-second increment, which I will be doing. So if you want to ignore all this stuff and jump to that, you can just fast forward ahead, and I won't judge that. And also today I'm very happy because yesterday in South Africa we are big sports supporters, specifically the rugby, and yesterday we won the Rugby World Cup. We played against New Zealand and we were the winners. We were victorious. So today I'm going to see if I can follow in the footsteps of the Springbokke. But first, here's some of the training that I'll be doing. Little coordinate practice. So here, what do I have to do? Bishop to d3. So you're supposed to find the square, but now I'm very confused because I don't know if this is white or... Oh, it is white. Okay, it's a d1. So basically what you're supposed to do is, if I can get it right, is just put the pieces on the right square, basically, just to help with visualization. And it's just generally a good exercise, I feel. I didn't do a particularly good job there, but we're going to try with the black side now. And you just alternate between both sides and see if you can put the pieces on the right squares. And this basically just helps me for like analysis purposes and also a little bit for visualizing. To d5. Really just an exercise to make sure that you're thinking in terms of coordinates. But it's a lot harder when you're playing with the black pieces. Knight to g4, c7, f7, knight to e4. Oh, whoops, that was... Oh, I double-clicked there. That's why I made a mistake. Okay, anyway, so that is a little bit of a run through the vision stuff. I don't spend a lot of time on that. Next, we do puzzle rush. So usually the three things I do: vision, puzzle rush, and then I play my game. Oh no, then I do some opening theory. So let's do 5 minutes of puzzle rush, and then we're going to look at a little bit of opening theory, and then we'll take it from there. I guess I just pick up the queen, mate, mate, and let's see how many we can get today. As I mentioned yesterday, I got 11, and then I got 3 wrong in the space of 11, which is pretty terrible. What am I supposed to do here? Is it this? I suppose so, yeah. Okay. White to move. Check and fork. Mate. Back rank. What am I doing here? I think this is mate. Yes. I think you sacrifice and then deliver checkmates. Yeah. Is it picking up the queen? Probably. I feel like I'm supposed to know what to do. Oh yeah, you just pick up the rook. This is where it starts to get hard. I think I'm supposed to take here and then get the fork. Mate. Okay, we're doing well. A lot better than yesterday. I feel like I'm supposed to sacrifice the queen here. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Now what? Fork? But how? Oh yeah, no, I have to fork this way. Okay. Let's see. Why can't I just take immediately? What's the threat? Am I supposed to trade off rooks first? And why? Oh, my queen's hanging. Okay, so check first. No! Ah! Why? Okay, this one I do think I have to take first. Or maybe not. Oh, I have to take here. Back rank. When in doubt, back rank. Do I take and then just probably, because I arrived with check first. Check. Oh, it is this way. And then, oh, what's the finishing knockout blow? Oh, there's a fork at the end. That's quite a nice one, actually. I like that one. Is it check here? And then discovery, and then pick up the rook. Ooh, I'm on a bit of a roll here, I must say. I'm very, very happy with the way this is going, especially considering I'm recording it. Making sure I'm recording it, actually. There aren't any checks, so that's useful for me. Is it sacrificing the rook? I don't think that really achieves all that much. Oh, is it this? Oh, no, it's not. No, I thought I could sacrifice the queen there. Okay, that's too bad. Another tricky one. If I lose this one, then I'm out. No, I can't take. Oh, I think it's just this. Yeah. Okay, that's not too hard. That's mate in one. Okay. Got a couple of easy ones here. Do I sacrifice the exchange? Maybe. No! Oh, okay. That was good for speed. But yeah. Too many wrong ones. But anyway, it's okay. The main thing isn't always just to get everything right. It's to be able to just get that tactic spotting thing going. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do is do a little bit of analysis. So usually what I do at this point is I go through some opening theory. I've been looking at the Sicilian defense. So I usually just play the first couple of moves of what I've been playing against lately and just see if I can remember some of the main lines. So the thing that I've been looking at is the Najdorf or... okay, this is the Carey's variation. And then usually what happens here is we have knight develops. Oh, not necessarily. What? Is it knight develops this way? Yeah, this is the most common. Then bishop. Oh, then they usually play a6, then bishop to d3. And now here, very often, you'll have this pawn push. And what I've been playing lately is just moving the knight back. You can also play knight to b3. So this is the Najdorf. And basically it's just going through things and being able to spot the main ideas in some of these openings so that I don't find myself getting caught in like weird lines where I have no idea what's going on. Just making sure that I'm not doing anything that's like horrendous. Oh, f3 here. Okay, very often I play bishop to d3. So f3 is better. Just kind of taking control of the center here. This is like one of the most common lines in the Najdorf. Yeah. One of the things that I spent a lot of time doing was like just playing gambits. Not like that. Like for example, this kind of sacrifice that you get with the Smith-Morrow. Except usually you play it immediately like this. And as tempting and fun as it is to play these kind of games, in order to like beat someone who's really knows what's going on, these kind of gambits that are straight out of the gate not good for white, it's kind of unnecessary, and I've been trying to play more solidly and improve my opening theory. So I've been avoiding these types of openings, and I've been playing a lot from the black side with the Sicilian defense. So I find like I'm getting a little bit more of an understanding of what's going on, at least from the black side. So usually we have this, and then queen to c7, and a couple of times been facing this knight to b5 move. When I play with the black pieces. But then I suppose you can just retreat. This is what you're supposed to do. The engine says you must play bishop to b8. And then eventually you're going to just try and kick this knight away. But I've lost a couple of games actually playing this way, so I need to probably do a little bit of work. Anyway, I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to carry on and play my game. So let's jump into the 3-minute game, and we can see how we do today. You'll also notice that I've changed the font. Or the theme as per requested. So Hopefully this is a little bit clearer to follow. Okay, playing someone... Oh, whoops. Did not mean to play that, but I guess I'm playing the Scandinavian. Whoops. I never played the Scandinavian. That was a misclick. Actually, it wasn't a misclick. I was planning to play e4 because for some reason I was thinking that I was playing with the white pieces. So I pre-moved. Which isn't a great start. Okay. Now I need to try and figure something out. I'm almost tempted. This is like a move that I would play c5. Just to kind of... Even though it's kind of a sacrifice. Usually white doesn't really want to take this pawn. Because then the queens immediately get off the board. Maybe I'll play it. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. And now I'm gonna push e5, can take en passant, but then I'm gonna capture his queen and then I'll take on e6. And this is kind of like almost a Benoni type setup, except usually there's a pawn on d6. But yeah, I'll get my bishop to f6 if he doesn't take en passant. Okay, now I can play bishop to d6, which I think makes sense. Actually, maybe I should have played a6 first. I think he's... Maybe not. Because now if he plays here, I can actually fork these two pieces. So I'm going to just castle now. Kind of hope that he jumps in, because I can immediately play this. Okay. I'm not unhappy with the way this opening's gone, considering I had no intention of playing the Scandinavian. I really want to try and beat this dude, because it would also be the highest opponent that I've beaten in this series so far. So that would be really, really good for me. Would not be unhappy to see g4. Might even consider sacrificing the knight, but yeah, he's not going to do that. Okay, this makes sense. He's really concerned about me pushing this pawn, especially with the knight here. The knight kind of has to stay here. Knight would like to jump in. Again, I'm not going to play a6 because I want to see his knight jump in. Now, unfortunately, I can't push this pawn, but now I think if I play rook to e8, after he jumps in with the knight, I can actually push this, and this is a... Oh, actually, maybe not. Because if I push this pawn, you know what, I should have actually played a6 first. I should have played a6 first. Because now what happens is if he hops in... Okay, I'm glad that he didn't do that. But now, do I play h6 first? He's going to retreat. I think I'm just... I was thinking defending, knight to d7, but then he's definitely... I think I'm going to just play this way. Just ignore it. Leave the attack on and the pin on the knight. At least now I have a chance to be able to play knight to d7. Oh. Oh. I see. I see. That is a move. That is a move indeed. Oh, that is very irritating. If I play this, he can actually just push this pawn, which would be flippin' frustrating. I take... He can just take back. That's a good move. Okay. Let's just ignore everything and hope that he relieves some of this pressure by taking care. It's not great. I get double pawns, but they're kind of bunched close to each other. And with the bishop on g6, things are relatively safe. If we trade off, I will untangle all of my pawns. So, not ideal though. I definitely can't retreat the bishop. Once he pushes this pawn, my bishop's going to get completely nullified, which I don't want to see happen. Okay. Take... Don't know who this is. I was like, why can't I take the piece back? Okay. So, does he want to jump in with the knight now? I really want to develop this knight, but I don't see how I do that exactly. Can I not just push here? He's attacking it 3 times. Okay, I'm going to play here, and then I'm going to try and bust out this way. Not... I feel like this is too slow. Or maybe it's not. It's perfect. Now he can actually move in with the knight. I can't play this. shucks, this knight is a big problem. Okay, let's take. At least now I can develop my knights and try and start getting some meaningful pressure. He's going to jump in with his knight over here, and I guess what I'm saying is that sucks, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Unless he attacks my queen, which would be quite creative. Oh, that's actually quite a clever move. But then I probably will just move across, and after takes, then yeah. I'm not too concerned about this, because after takes, he wants to actually clear the square so that he can bring his knight in. So maybe the smartest move would be to shift back over here. Okay. Wanting to play here. That makes sense. Alright, let's just try and get something going along this open B file. I'm definitely worse in this position. But I think he has to find... This is going to be a really bad, unpleasant move for me to face. Wow. Okay, he's trying to trade everything off. That's kind of interesting. Somewhat tempted to just keep the queen on this 7th rank. And now, at least I am able to maintain some kind of activity. Maybe knight to c7. Nah, knight to c7 doesn't really get me anything. Really hoping he takes my bishop. So it's turning into a close one. Wonder if there's any lines I can just sacrifice my knight and try and get some kind of... This bishop's garbage. I think I need to reroute the bishop. Huh. Oh, he wants to throw in a check. I see. Okay, if I go here, he throws in a check. And how bad is this? I'll move over here. Can't give up this pawn yet. He can throw in a check. I'll just move to g7. And then there's a check over here, but I can take. If he takes, I will take back. Keeping my queen on the 7th rank. I think everything's okay. It's holding together. Barely. And then maybe I will play queen to d8 if he doesn't take the check. Okay. I'm in love with the world through the eyes. Oh gosh, that's not good. There goes my pawn. Kind of needed that pawn too. Maybe I can pick up something. Doing it this way. Yeah, I should be able to clear this pawn here. Can pre-move. Okay, the one nice thing is his knight is not looking all that wonderful for the time being. Always fun playing an endgame on increment. It's very, very close to this. I think I can kick. Let's try and see if we can pick off the h3 pawn. Okay, fortunately, if he tries to make a pawn break, I will be able to retreat back and save that pawn. I guess now. No, it was actually fine. I was like, oh, I could have taken with my bishop, but I couldn't have. Oi! Did he just trap his knight? I think he may have. I think he may have. I think I might be able to scramble out a draw here. Maybe not. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm a move behind. Nope. It's a draw. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we get a draw against the guy who's 1979. I'll take that. Wow, what a game. That was really, really interesting game. And I'm quite proud of the way I played, especially heading into the end game. I've been playing some tight stuff. And I defended really well, despite being basically down the whole game. My opponent had a significant edge the whole way through here. I just want to see... Yeah, this was clearly a bad position to play from. But I'm quite proud for hanging on here. Just taking control. Okay, so he still has a huge advantage. And the question here is, okay, queen to a4 is not the way for him. What should he have done? Knight to d2 instead. Yeah, these kind of slow-moving, maneuvering type of positions. Like Hikaru is so good at these. He just is so patient. You have to be patient instead of forcing something. Sometimes it's just about rerouting your pieces, taking a little bit of time, not rushing into any definitive plans yet, just rearranging your pieces on better squares. And this move just lacks initiative because it's, yeah, okay, you're threatening to throw in a check, but okay, so I really didn't respond well to this, interestingly. Okay, this is okay. Yeah, so I'm very curious. What is he supposed to do here? Queen to c8. Okay, so he's supposed to just go over here. I play knight to c7. And now what's his bishop takes? F takes e. And I don't understand. Material's equal, but where's the advantage coming from? Knight to g5. What? Knight to g5 check. What is going on? No, knight g to f5 check, excuse me. Oh. Oh, that's brutal. That is so pretty. I have to take, and then I lose my queen. Wow. So he just missed this fork. Yeah. Oh, that is so cool. And I can't take with the king, because ideally what would happen is take with the bishop. I'd like to take with the king. Of course I can't take with the king, because the knight's guarding that square. You have to take with the pawn, and then you sacrifice one of your knights. Wow, beautiful. All right, so we missed this, but we really put pressure on him in the end game. Yeah, he's still ahead, but this is a tricky end game to play, especially with just playing off increment, essentially. Yeah, here I could see the big problem, and his blunder comes here. This is a clever move, because it's kind of like, hey, free knight, but of course you can't take the knight, because then there's a promotion on d8. So he just goes the wrong way. This is an insane move here to play. Completely bizarre. Wow, I can't even take yet. I need to throw in a check. Of course, check, guarding the pawn here. I think if I throw in a check, then maybe it's not... I mean, it's definitely equal, but I have a chance of maybe getting a win here. Oh, I missed that. That's unfortunate. And then, yeah, this is just equal. Okay. Wow, great game. Well played to my Israeli opponent. And that, everyone, is a long video for today, but it is a wrap. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone.